Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland basketball. We welcome you back for Game 2 of our broadcast doubleheader at Window Rock High School tonight. The Fighting Scouts Event Center is the location for tonight's big matchup in Northland basketball. Well, this is one of those kind of must-win games for the two teams out here. Of course, the Window Rock Fighting Scouts, they're the home team, and for them, wins are a premium. They are 7-12 overall coming into the game, and they are ranked number 38 in the state. Window Rock taking on the number 35 ranked Monument Valley Mustangs. Monument Valley's overall record is 6-11. So you can see that both teams are on the wrong end of the season record for the moment anyway, for right now, but there's plenty of basketball left to be played and a lot that can happen down the stretch between and for these two teams. We want you to sit back and relax our broadcast as we bring you our broadcast coverage here from the Fighting Scouts Event Center. And a moment ago, I had to do some changing. So, oh, by the way, there's your Window Rock Fighting Scouts head coach. And really doing a great job to build a program here. Ashley Mitchell is the head coach of Window Rock, and that's Randolph Gilmore. He is the head coach of Monument Valley. And it wasn't that long ago, just 2 years ago, he led this Monument Valley team to the state championship game. And they'd like to recapture some of that glory again here in the season in front of us. They've got some work to get done. Both teams do. A couple of those starters for Monument Valley announced. Let's check in with Nate DeHoser.
Senior number 24, Latrell Piquet. And senior number 33, Trent Tall. This is the starting lineup for the Monument Valley Mustangs. Head coach Randolph Gilmore. And now, introducing the starting lineup of your Window Rock Fighting Scouts. Introducing first at center, a senior number 1, Derek Martinez. At guard, a senior number 2, Xavier Young. At guard, a junior number 4, Jalen Brown. At guard, a senior number 5, Jaden Lilly. And at guard, a junior number 24, Makai Gilbert. This is the starting lineup for your Window Rock Fighting Scouts. Head coach Ashley Mitchell.
Great job as always by Nate DeHoser, the public address announcer here at Window Rock High School, on those starting lineups. And the action's going to get underway. And I'm going to be a little bit disconnected on that while I get the Window Rock roster straightened out. And I hope to do that in just the next moment or two. And you might get to watch the first bit of this thing without me. Let's see how quickly I can get it done for you. I'm actually moving pretty quick on it. So something happened. They had to change uniforms. Monument Valley. Did Monument Valley have to? What's that? What color were they? So they had gray undershirts, and they sent them to the locker room to change to either red or no undershirts. So that is what you're going to get. You're going to get to change. Here comes the rest of the team out of the locker. Well, that's a new one. I don't know the last time I can remember ever seeing a team have to change their clothes right before the tip. Opening tip is controlled by Window Rock. We're underway with Northland basketball. Presented by Choice Broadband. And the Scouts' first shot attempt on the left side is no good. I am so close on my book here. Just give me a second. You got to keep a book, you know. Hey, there's a shot inside for Jaden Lilly. Jaden Lilly, the first points of the game for the Scouts. They get out in front here, 2-0. And I have a book, so we can try and get into full production here as you get a whistle. And the first foul of the game is on Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown committing his first foul for Window Rock. It's a shooting foul. And going to the free throw line is Mackay Parrish. Mackay Parrish at the line for Monument Valley. The Mustangs are on the board. The Mustangs have tied Window Rock early on here at the Fighting Scouts Event Center, a minute into the game. So we'll check Window Rock's starters. You heard the announcement a while ago from the public address announcer. Mackay Gilbert, number 24, gives the ball up to number 2, Xavier Young. He'll dribble around at the top. Also out there for the Scouts, number 1, Derek Martinez. He's at the high post right now. Jaden Lilly, number 5, is on the floor. He scored the first points of the game for Window Rock a moment ago. And number 4, Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown out there. There's a 3, the first of the game. Xavier Young connects for his first points of the night. Mackay Gilbert gets absolutely thumped out there on the release on that three-point try. He'll get 3 free throws. The guy that hit him was Jaden Lilly, and I'm telling you, when I say he hit him, he made his presence felt after the release. Mackay is at the foul line again. 2 trips early for Mackay. He went just 99 seconds into the game, and he is already at the line for a second time. Here's a little discussion for the officials. So far, 1 for 2 on 3 free throw tries available to Mackay Gilbert. Into the game for Window Rock is number 12, Nathan Miguel. And that foul shot goes. Window Rock 5, Monument Valley 4. It's an important game for these two teams. Number 38, Window Rock, number 35, Monument Valley. Important in, I mean, there's so many different ways that you could assess and attach value to the game and how important it is to get a win. Window Rock and Monument Valley are tied in the 3A North standings with 1 and 3 overall region records. So they are tied for 4th. Ahead of them, Chinle and Tuba City are tied for 2nd with 4 and 2 records. And the Page Sand Devils are 6-0 in first place in the North region. Ganado is 0-6, by the way. And they are that one spot below the Monument Valley and Window Rock teams here. So this is a battle for 4th place right now in the standings. Inbound to the top of the key, Jalen Brown. He is being guarded by the latest entry into the lineup for Monument Valley. That is Jaden Sosi. Jaden Sosi wearing a 0 on his uniform, and he'll bring it into front court. Scramble. Gilbert picks up the loose ball. That was good hustle out there by Nathan Miguel defensively for the Scouts. Now at the top. This guy had a great game a couple of nights ago when we were at Monument Valley. I'm talking about Latrell Begay, number 24. Jalen Brown has picked up a foul. Ralph Gray, number 3 for Monument Valley on the baseline. What a shot by Ralph. Well, he had to do a lot of things. He had to collect himself. He had to get in good position for the shot, and he did it all nicely. Jalen Brown gets hand checked out there. And it is Latrell Begay with his first foul. Not Latrell. Take it back, it was Mackay. Mackay committed the foul. That'll be his first foul of the game. Brown dishes to the corner for the shot. It was no good out there. Xavier Young and then knocked out of bounds. They say the Mustangs got a touch on the ball before it went out. Inbound, Brown, the jumper right side. He was just inside the line on that. That was a great job to catch the release. Everything about it for Jalen Brown, his first points of the game. Window Rock has gone in front here, 7-6 over Monument Valley. Latrell Begay, the reverse lay-in. Got a little English on it and made his first shot of the game. Just past the halfway point of the first quarter. Brown, pull up at the elbow. That one won't go. Jaden Sosi has the ball. And a timeout is taken, so we'll take one as well. 3:39 on the clock in the first quarter. Close game. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
So you got a couple of teams out here on the court that are battling to try and make their way eventually into the playoffs. Trent Tallis picked up his first personal foul a moment ago for Monument Valley. Now here's the turnover created by Monument Valley's defense. Ralph Gray with the inbound. He brings it across, 8-7. Mustangs in front, and a nice move on the baseline. Mackay Parrish has his first points of the game. So these teams are outside any sort of playoff bubble, looking in with a lot of time so they can do some things to get themselves there, but they got to win a lot of games, right? Got to win a lot of games down the stretch here. As the ball goes to Jalen Brown for a three-point try, it's no good. And Ralph has the rebound for Monument Valley. So these teams are on one end of the playoff spectrum. On the other end, there was a big game tonight in Snowflake featuring the number 1 team in the state, the Valley Christian Trojans. So you watch that power move inside by Latrell Begay. And it was a power move, and he got the bucket to go. Monument Valley in front 12-7 here. And Ashley Mitchell takes the timeout for Window Rock, the head coach, Ashley. So let's talk about this for a second here. And as I mentioned, that big game in Snowflake, the final score, Valley Christian beat Snowflake 85-57. Valley Christian is ranked number 1 in the state. And so, in one manner of speaking, you expected them to win the game. But Snowflake came into the game ranked highly as well, number 9 in the state, and currently one of the teams slated for the Copper tournament. But boy, I tell you, that Valley Christian team, defending state champions, were they amazing last year? They were, right? I mean, what a great-looking team. So good last year, and they've got that. I don't know how many guys they returned, but they're right back up there again. And are they untouchable? Are they untouchable? Personal foul on Ralph Gray. Gray's first foul of the game. At the free throw line is Makai Gilbert for Window Rock. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And that is Makai at the line with the first foul shot. Boy, he has got some fluorescent shoes, doesn't he? I mean, those things right there, that'd be enough to. When you dribble, you better make sure. Look at that fluorescence as he makes both foul shots. When you dribble the ball, if you're wearing those shoes, that'll teach you not to look at the ball when you dribble and not to look down anywhere near your feet. They're good-looking shoes. Don't get me wrong. Hey, great pass by Ralph Gray with the assist. He's got some nifty shoes as well. He's sporting the pinks out there tonight. The guy he fed was Makai Parrish. And Makai has that bucket for 8 points in the first quarter for the Mustangs. Hey, nice little pass inside. Give the assist to Jalen Brown. The basket for Isaac Hickson. Isaac in the game off the bench for Coach Ashley. Ashley Mitchell. And now it's Monument Valley to work. A 3 on the way. Jaden Sosi. He missed everything with that shot. 80 seconds remain in the quarter. Jalen Brown loses the handle out of bounds. So a 14-11 lead right now for MV. Yeah, there's some shoes right there. They're nice. I like them. Colorful. Ralph pulls up for a 3. Count that one all day long. What a shot for Ralph Gray. As he works to help keep this Window Rock crowd out of things right now. Cold night here in the north, isn't it? It's going to be 9 degrees by the time we get to the end of the game here. 9 degrees outside, not inside. Makai Gilbert's miss for Window Rock. 37 seconds remain in the quarter. That one is going to go off the hands of Sosi out of bounds. So no shot clock, or shot clock. Yeah, there's going to be a shot clock. 35 seconds on the shot clock, 35.6 on the game clock. But don't worry, Window Rock's going to shoot well before that mark, right? Aren't they? They're not going to hold to the very last second. Are they? Time counting down. Jalen Brown looking for a screen. And he dishes nicely to the corner. The 3 up there. It would not go in for Xavier Young. Rebound Window Rock and throw it up at the buzzer. Jalen shot no good. And it's 17-11. Monument Valley in front of Window Rock as the quarter ends. Second quarter on the way. Stand by. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Could not do this without our great sponsoring partners, Show Low Ford, a sponsor of ours with Northland Basketball. Thank you to Show Low Ford. Thank you to Navajo Petroleum. Their convenience stores, conveniently located on the Navajo Nation. Thank you, Navajo Petroleum. Also, a thank you goes out to White Mountain Regional Medical Center. They bring you the Sports Zone's Player of the Game at the end of the contest. And Holbrook Family Dentistry. Holbrook Family Dentistry. Well, I was giving an explanation on the Copper Tournament coming up at the end of the season, and I got an explanation from the Holbrook Roadrunners girls head basketball coach, Greg Perkins. He must have been listening to the girls game, and I don't know if he's listening again here now, but maybe. Coach Perkins said this. He said you actually can lose on the first or second round of the Copper Tournament and still return to your state championship tournament. Only the final 4 of the Copper Tournament will not return to their respective state bracket. Everyone else goes back. So that's good news. That is good news. That means you won't have as many as, let's say, 8 teams, the best 8 teams in the 3A, not in the 3A state championship tournament. You'll have at least 4 of the 8 that have to go to the Copper Tournament. Well, let's see. We got a technical foul shot. Trying to figure out. I'm a little confused because there was wasn't there a technical at the end of the quarter a moment ago? There was a technical at the end of the first quarter. Jalen Brown went to the line, and Jalen made both of his foul shots. It's a 2-point game again, 17-15 Monument Valley. Here's one from downtown, Makai Gilbert, and then one slapped out of bounds by Monument Valley. So then, we got another technical right there, but I don't know who that was on, or whatever it was, whatever they decided to sanction. Hey, great inbound play to Jalen Brown. That was terrific. 30 seconds into the quarter, we're tied at 17. Everybody, welcome into Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. Lloyd Simmons right here. Latrell Begay right there for a long 3-point try, and it is good. Latrell knocks it home. He had a great game against Sholo a couple of nights ago. In overtime, Sholo beat Monument Valley 62-59. That was on Thursday night. We broadcast that game. And we were entertained by some great performances. For Monument Valley, Latrell Begay scored 19 in that game. Makai Parrish had 17. Jaden Sosi had 13. And Ralph Gray had 10. Hunter Worker, number 10, is on the floor for Monument Valley. And he grabs a rebound right there. Kept it alive for the Mustangs. Jaden Sosi. And his pass is stolen. Great defense by Window Rock. Jaden Lilly with the steal. And an offensive foul. Xavier Young is called for the player control foul. Started out with a great play by Jaden. And then you'll see it right here. Yeah, I think I have to agree with the official. It's a pretty good job by Ralph to get there, get in position. Mustangs bring it across, up by 3. Here's the guy that put him up by 3, and he makes a great move, the double clutch. And Luttrell's got game. He's got 9 in the game. Answer by Derek Martinez. Similar kind of attack of the basket. Gets it inside to the corner. Begay. Guarded by Martinez. Now Ralph Gray. Glances off the front iron. Latrell Begay for 3. That's short. Out of bounds off of MV, and Latrell gets up gimpy a little bit. He's going to slowly amble his way back across the timeline right there. Look at the move. Look at the fancy work inside the paint by Latrell Begay. Well done, and then he crashes, and then he crashed and hit the floor again a little bit later on the last possession. Again, very familiar with the hardwood here at Window Rock High School. Jalen Brown on the drive, but he lost it, so he had to retreat, pick it back up. Makai Gilbert on the fadeaway. That one is no good. Into the game is Corday Begay, number 52. Corday has the rebound for the Mustangs. And a steal. It's the second steal in the last couple of moments by Jaden Lilly. Anticipated that pass, stepped in front. He gives Window Rock a chance to close the three-point gap. And they'll do that perhaps at the line. Jalen Brown's a good foul shooter, and he will get there thanks to a hard foul committed by Corday Begay, his first of the game. And though it was a hard foul, Corday's the guy that ended up on the ground. Well, somebody says that, Gallup is leading the Chinley boys 21-17 at halftime. And the Chinley girls are beating Mayamura 36-12 at halftime. Jalen 1 for 2 at the line, and he's got 7 points to lead the scoring for Window Rock right now. And that is thrown right into the breadbasket of Makai Gilbert. Whistle on Ralph Gray. Ralph's got 2 fouls. So let's see Trent Tall coming into the game. He replaces Hunter Worker for Monument Valley. He joins Makai Parrish, number 23 out there. Jaden Sosi, he's got a circle on his jersey. Also, Latrell Begay, number 24. He's out there for Monument Valley. There's one other Monument Valley Mustang. That's Drake Barnell, number 4. Well, Derek Martinez puts that one home for Window Rock, and a steal by Jalen Brown. He read it all the way. Good defense by Jalen. And he makes that the easy deuce, as my friend Byron Brown would say, my broadcast partner some of these games. And Window Rock takes the lead on that steal and basket. Jalen battling, fighting, shovels a pass, but well, it is going to go out of bounds off Monument Valley to give possession. And it's the hustle of Jalen Brown right there on both ends of the floor. Watch him just fight right here, and he's going to stay with it as best he can, shovel a little pass out there, and then the Mustangs unable to collect it in. 3:48 on the clock. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Jaden Lilly gives it off to Makai Gilbert. Now, Jalen Brown, who's had a great last couple of moments for Window Rock. Pull up left side. No good, but it is Tapped on the rebound by Lilly. He taps it over to his teammate Isaac Hickson, and Isaac's got his second basket. Whoa. Well, that one was coming right in my direction. I wasn't even looking at it. I saw it out of my periphery. And I didn't like the look. Bodies and basketballs flying in my direction. I don't like that. 26-22 is our score. Whistle on Window Rock. Makai Gilbert. He has just now collected his first foul of the game. Inbound, and that one is going to go out of bounds off of Monument Valley. Good effort by Drake Barnell. Tried to save it, couldn't do it. And that is the public address announcer there. And he's the best in the business out there. You don't find a better one anywhere than Nate DeHosey. Jalen Brown, and he's lucky it was only a travel. He leaned in pretty aggressively. I thought for a second they were going to give him an offensive foul. So he turns it over, but only on the travel. Scouts in front by 4 points. Closing down the first half. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Mustangs keep it alive. Trent Tall rebound. Oh, look at Latrell Begay. Watch him go to work, everybody. He deserved it. That kind of move right there deserves a bucket. He just got a little too far under. Jalen Brown puts on the gas. He hits the accelerator, and off a nice feed from his teammate, Jalen is now in double figures with 11 points. Biggest lead so far in the game for Window Rock, 6 points. Monument Valley unable to connect. Rebound, Window Rock. They'll race it up the floor, left side. Jaden Lilly on the baseline misses his shot. Trent Tull got the rebound. And Derek Martinez picks up the first foul of his night for Window Rock. Well, it's getting cold outside here. We know it's going to be about 9 degrees outside the arena when we pack up to leave. But somebody checked in a while ago and said in Wyoming, and maybe that was on the girls' broadcast earlier, said in Wyoming it was minus 15 degrees or something like that. Trent Tall inside for the basket. A little bit shy from the corner for the Scouts. No good for Hickson. And Monument Valley walks this one into front court. Jaden Sosi to Barnell, and then taken away. 2-on-1 numbers and the finish. Isaac Hickson delivers in transition. 30-24 Window Rock. Do we need one? Do we need one? All right, take a timeout. 30-24 Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night. 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Minus 15 degrees in Wyoming. Thank you for checking in, Christopher. In the paint goes Latrell Begay. And the shot is good. He got the foul as well. Latrell's got those, he's got those moves, man. He's got the spin. He's got the handles inside. He's got the finish. He can double clutch. He can pump. He can hesitate. He can make adjustments while he's in the air. He's got the complete inside game when he goes on the attack. Steal for Monument Valley. This is Jaden Sosi on the left angle. And stolen by Jalen Brown. Jalen. The nice kiss off the glass for Jalen Brown, 13 points in the half. And a 6-point lead again for the Scouts. Down to the final seconds right here. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report on the way. MV with it, 10 seconds on the clock. Drive, left hand. Oh, great job by Jaden Sosi. And he also drew a foul from Jalen Brown. Second, I hate to see that. I've added Jalen. Foul with 5 seconds remaining right here, but he was playing to block it right there. That was aggressive. He was just a split second early. Boy, he was playing above the rim right there, wasn't he? Sosi with the make. Then the miss there. Scouts get the rebound. Got to shoot, and it gets away before the buzzer, and it's just wide right for Jalen Brown and his lucky 13 points in the first half. He leads Window Rock in scoring, and we'll tell you more about that at halftime. It's possible because it's a homecoming tonight. Possible that halftime might be a little bit longer, but I don't know. I'm not 100% positive. It's homecoming here at Window Rock tonight. And we'll get you going on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report in a moment. Stand by. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a 2-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse. Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cash Back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
It's halftime. It is homecoming at Window Rock High School. The kids are out there. Royalty is being crowned. And so far, I haven't seen any of these varsity boys basketball players in the festivities, but that might be coming up here in a little bit because you gotta believe there's one or two of those young men involved, right? Of course, there's got to be. Our halftime score of the game in front of you: Window Rock 32, Monument Valley 28. Northland basketball is presented by Choice Broadband, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. So they continue to make their announcements and introduce these young student athletes to the crowd. So a lot of fun there. There's another game going on, this one an NFL playoff game, divisional round game that sees the Washington Commanders in front of the Detroit Lions right now. 31-28 is the score. 31-28. Washington in front with 1:47 left in the third quarter of that game. And earlier today, you may know this already, the Chiefs beat the Texans 23-14. Chiefs over the Texans. The Chiefs, okay, sorry, I misspoke. The Chiefs and the refs beat the Texans 23-14. Isn't that what I'm supposed to say? Isn't that what everybody thinks? Doesn't everybody think that the Chiefs get all the calls? The refs games? I don't know. I don't watch those games close enough. I'm not that closely involved to tell you whether or not I think there's any merit to the claims that people make that the Chiefs are, some sort of a weird agenda that the Chiefs should win all their games. I don't know. Let's see. Somebody said, what are your thoughts on the new Copper Division State Tournament for 3A, 1A? I have shared my thoughts on it before, so I don't know if this person's asking for me or us or for you, the other people in the chat. I'll just weigh in that I'm not so sure I like it, but I did find out a little while ago, got some clarification on something that does go against something that was explained to us directly by officials at the AIA. So either they were, they just misspoke in the moment. They must have been confused or something. But Greg Perkins, the athletic director at Holbrook, and their girls basketball coach did confirm for us, straighten out for us, that you can go back to your conference state championship tournament if you lose in the first or second round of the Copper tournament, the Open Division tournament. It's an Open Division tournament for teams in the 1A, 2A, and 3A conferences in Arizona. So they've added another opportunity for a state championship for somebody to win. Unfortunately, if it plays out like this, like the unfortunate thing is, if you're a top 4 team in 3A basketball and you make the Copper tournament, you win your first 2 games, get to the Final Four of that tournament, then somebody who is not a top 4 team in 3A basketball is going to win the 3A state championship. And I don't know if it's going to play out exactly like that, because there might be a great 2A team or a couple of great 2A teams. Is it possible there's a great 1A team that could sneak into the Final Four of the Copper tournament? Maybe. I guess anything's possible. That's why you play the games. But I don't know. I mean, it's just, we got this thing where we feel like we've got to keep on updating and changing things. All the rules changes in the NFL, all the rules changes in the NBA, all the rules changes in Major League Baseball. I'm a baseball guy. Major League Baseball is my jam. So you watch the crowning of the king and the queen here tonight at Window Rock. Baseball is my jam. And I love the LA Dodgers, as I have since I was about 7 years old. And, you know, all these changes they talk about, the different things they're trying to implement, it's just not necessary. I watched baseball from before they started making any big changes for 30 years or more. I didn't need the changes. It didn't matter to me. It's just so we got the people with a short attention span. They're trying to figure out how do we get those people to watch our games. I can watch a great pitching duel in Major League Baseball that goes the distance, 9 innings, 3 hours, and 2 great pitchers of a 2-1 final score. I can watch that game. But I guess very few other people can. I don't know. They're certainly changing rules a lot as we go along. There's my commentary and my pontificating, and I was really more just trying to kill time because it's a very long halftime. Very long halftime. There's still 12 minutes on the clock here because it's homecoming at Window Rock. And they continue to honor these young men and women. I assume here at Window Rock they do a student vote for royalty like they do in most places. Take a look at some highlights from the first half, would you? While I give you the numbers from that first half. Jalen Brown has come out, played a great game for Window Rock. He's got 13 points. Isaac Hickson off the bench with 6 points. Derek Martinez and Makai Gilbert have contributed 4 points apiece for Window Rock. Xavier Young with 3 points. Jaden Lilly has 2 points through the first half of our action here at Window Rock. Also, Monument Valley, they are led by the double figures of Latrell Begay from the first half. Latrell had a superb half, and you saw the work that he did around the basket, the way he spins, the way he adjusts, and the way he was able to finish. 11 points in the first half for Latrell. Makai Parrish has 8 points for Monument Valley. Ralph Gray has 5 points, and Jaden Sosi with 2 points. Trent Tall also has 2 points for the Mustangs through the first 16 minutes of the game. Well, it's halftime, and there's a lot of time still left on the clock up there. I think they're done with their halftime activities. I don't see anything else going on, and yet they still have 10 minutes they're showing here left in halftime. We'll see what all that amounts to, but here's one thing I do know. It's becoming more and more apparent to me that I might miss my chance to get myself a Blake Slaughterburger tonight. What time does it close? Who knows? Who's got that? Does anybody out there know on the live chat? What time does Blake Slaughterburger close? And if you're on the live chat and you're in Window Rock, would you be willing to go get some Blake Slaughterburger for us, our production team, if I were to buy your dinner? Ooh, how's that sound? A Blake Slaughterburger, those delicious fries, maybe a shake. What if I bought you that dinner just for being our Uber Eats person? Do they have Uber Eats in Window Rock? Do they have, do they got Uber in Window Rock, Derek, do you think? Any Uber? No Uber. Maybe we need to send Jessica for food, yeah? Before it closes down over there. Got to get some Blake Slaughterburger in my life. Is it a final? Commanders score again. They are leading Detroit 37-28. 37-28. I'm going to be honest with you. I have absolutely no emotion about the Lions. I couldn't care if they win or lose. Couldn't care about whether Washington beats them or not. It doesn't matter. So I just go with this. I like to see upsets when it comes to games that I don't care much about. You like to see the upset going on in the NFL. And We're going to grab a timeout here on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime reports. We'll return to Window Rock in just a couple of moments. Stand by.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for two plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Well, I know it's been silent, but that's because we're making our arrangements. We have our Uber Eats here locally in the arena to go make our run for Blake's Lottaburger. So guess what we're going to eat, people? Guess what we're having? Hey, man, I tried to find somebody to. Eric says, go get your Lottaburger. So we want to beat that closing time and get our food. So Jessica, one of the members of our team, she's going to go get it done for us. Jessica going to go take care of it. And why don't you get that Q4 end ready? Q4 end, put it up in preview. Q4 end. And we'll take one more timeout and begin and come back with the second half right after this. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Hey, welcome back, Sports Zone Nation. Welcome back to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. We are about ready to go for the second half. Here's the inbound for Window Rock. They will bring it in, and we get underway with Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. We found Jessica is going to do our run to Blake's Lottaburger, and somebody out there on the live chat, somebody called Dur C, says, Jessica K, bring some back to Kayenta too. I would imagine if enough people got wind of it, she would have a car full of burgers on her way home. Hey, working inside, just tough to stop this guy, isn't it? Tough to stop Latrell Begay. He begins the second half scoring and gets Monument Valley within 2 here as the quarter gets underway. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice Broadband. My name is Floyd Simmons. I'm going to eat Blake's Lottaburger here pretty soon. Here's the drive, and Jalen Brown has 15 points in the game now for Window Rock. So we found out that at the beginning of the game, when Monument Valley went back to the locker room and changed their undershirts, changed out of gray undershirts, which is not allowed. You can't have a contrasting color from your uniform. As you watch Makai Parrish right there, Parrish has double figures, 10 points in the game after that make for the Mustangs. Found out that if Monument Valley had elected If they wanted to keep their, watch that Ralph Gray block right there. But maybe somebody. Well, that's a clean block, I guess. Clean block out of bounds. Take another look at it right here. Ralph trailing the play says goodbye. Inbound. Jalen tracks it down for Window Rock to the corner. Wide open. Shot on the way. It's good for Xavier Brown. Xavier Young, the guy, connecting from the corner for Window Rock. 37-32 the score here. Mustangs. I don't know how they escaped on that. Jaden Sosey's got a good feel. I thought he went into backcourt just now. Took a jab step that I thought took him across the line, but I guess it didn't. Here is Makai Parrish with it. Dribbles between the legs to Ralph Gray, and he tracks that one down. Ralph in the paint. Throws it up and got it back. Anyway, I was saying, Jalen Brown is going to get smashed by Trent Tall, and I mean smashed. Trent was taking that old, it was the old adage, if you're going to foul him, make sure that he absolutely cannot make the shot. Trent's a football player, and it almost looked like he was ready to tackle him, like on the football field. Jalen Brown. Oh, somebody in the first game on our live chat asked me if I had seen the football field. They've got this very large home field stands. I saw that. I saw the beautiful scoreboard. And didn't get to see much more than that. And frankly, it was just too cold for me to entertain the idea of going over there and looking any closer. So 1 for 2 at the line for Jalen Brown, and a rebound by Trent Tall. Monument Valley takes over the basketball here with 5.5 on the clock in the third quarter. One more thought on that, what the officials had explained to us about the jerseys. So Monument Valley had the off-colored, the gray undershirts. And if they wanted to wear them, they could have kept them on, but it would cost them a technical foul. So 2 shots and possession for Window Rock is how the game would have began. They chose not to do that as Trent Tall puts one back in. They chose not to do that. They chose instead go to the locker room and get their different, their red undershirts on, and that's what you see now on your screen. Window Rock. Jalen Brown on the angle left side. There's Derek Martinez right there. Sets him a pick. And Jalen battling with the entire Monument Valley team, it feels like, for possession of the ball. Missed the shot, and it tips out. And it will belong to the Scouts. Trent simply can't believe it. This one out of bounds off of Window Rock. Ralph Gray and Monument Valley will take over. Let's give you the 5 on the floor for the visiting Mustangs. Jaden Sosey, the guy with the 0 on his jersey, attacks the basket. He starts the second half. There's a rebound for number 33, Trent Tall. And there's a basket for number 23, Makai Parrish. Parrish has a couple of buckets here in the quarter. Also out there, number 24, Latrell Begay, and number 3, Ralph Gray. Those are the starters in the second half for Monument Valley, but a timeout, we'll take it. Stand by. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Inbound for the Scouts. Jalen Brown has it, calls out the play, and we get back underway after that timeout. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. Out on top, Jalen Brown gets the screen and he dishes. The shot, though, no good out there. Derek Martinez. Was that Derek? No, it wasn't. Sorry about that. It was Xavier Young on that last shot attempt. Latrell Begay goes inside into the paint. Lost the handles on the way up. And a rare moment when he didn't finish masterfully like he has been. Ralph dishes back to the corner. Parrish, spin, up there. And the shot is no good. Rebounded by Isaac Hickson. Isaac Hickson on the floor for Window Rock. Also Jalen Brown. Isaac number 10. Jalen Brown's number 4. And he's got 2 foul shots on the way after this Monument Valley foul. Number 2, Xavier Brown is in the game. His 3rd foul of the game on Trent Hall. Number 24, Makai Gilbert for Window Rock. And number 23, Dominic Antonio. Well, Jalen came up a little short on that one. That one is good. Samuel Begay, how you doing out there? He says, Yate Floyd, I'm back. Had to do a firewood delivery. Firewood delivery. That's out of bounds off of Ralph's fingertips. Firewood delivery, that is critical, isn't it? Seriously, critical. Cold night like this. Jonathan Nez checked in, saying, Floyd Simmons in the house in Window Rock. Thanks, Floyd, and your team for your hard work. You're welcome. President Nez, not the current president, but, he held a title, so as I understand it, when you hold a title like that, that's your title for the rest of your life. You get to hold that title. You get to have that title for formalities, even if you don't have the responsibilities anymore. So I would say, President Nez, thanks for checking in. Bull Shows says TikTok is gone. Really? They shut it down? Is it officially shut down, TikTok? Well, the problem is that TikTok is owned by the Chinese Communist government. And you put an app on your phone. Now, I don't have it. I don't do TikTok. That's because I understand who owns it. I don't have a problem with TikTok being gone if that's the case. Here's Monument Valley with the basketball. Ralph Gray. Well, he takes the pass anyway from Jaden Sosi, and now at the top of the key, Latrell Begay lets her fly, and it's a little short. Batted out there toward the Mustangs bench. It'll be Window Rock's basketball. There's head coach Randolph Gilmore. And his team down by 3. Gilbert has it inside, and the shot is good. It's a great job by Isaac Hickson in there with the traffic around him. Able to get the shot and a 5-point advantage for the Scouts. Ralph Gray pulls up at the elbow and got the friendly visitors bounce here in Window Rock. Not a lot's happened lately to bring this crowd into it, get them up on their feet. Matthew says, Yago 24, Makai Gilbert, watching on the way to Haskell Indian Nations University. All right, Matthew. I assume that means you're a student, so I'm going to say good luck in your studies. Samuel says, yes, people's water lines have been freezing. Main water lines busted, very cold. I hate that thinking, man. Oh, God, hate it when that happens. Turn around. And that's going to be a bit of an overshoot right there for Corday Begay, number 52, in the game for Monument Valley. Well, we have at least 3 games. There's a possibility of a 4th game, but there may be a scheduling conflict. The 4th game is next Saturday Monument Valley hosting Holbrook. It's a game we really want to get for you and really want to do for you, but there might be a scheduling conflict that we're working around next Saturday. As you watch, there's that what I'm talking about, Latrell Begay. What in the world? He is absolutely magic underneath the basket. What a shot. We'll look at that replay again for you here in a little bit. What a beautiful finish by Latrell. He was under the basket, couldn't see it, wasn't looking at it. He just threw it up and got this spin on it and put it in. Here's a rebound for the Mustangs. 41-40, Window Rock. Ralph. And he'll drive, and Ralph will get it rejected by Jalen Brown. And with 1.7 seconds on the clock, double dribble called. It'll be an inbound and an opportunity for Monument Valley to take the lead at the end of the quarter. There's that shot again. How in the world did he do it? Watch it right here. Watch this. Watch Mackay, or rather, Latrell. And with that look, we missed the inbound here. We'll play it back for you and then go to our break. The inbound at the buzzer. Here it is from the corner. Sorry about that. The shot is good. Knock it down out there. And who else? Why not? Latrell Begay. Monument Valley hits a three at the buzzer. Sorry, that was me asking for that look. That's why we missed it. My fault. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. What a finish to that third period. And Monument Valley will take a 2-point lead into the quarter. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Our sponsors of Northland basketball include Show Low Ford, Holbrook Family Dentistry, and Navajo Petroleum. Thanks to all of our sponsoring partners. There's a pass that's tipped, and it's brought down by Monument Valley. And after the Mustangs took the lead on that Latrell Begay buzzer-beating shot at the end of the third quarter, they've got the basketball. See if they can add to this 2-point advantage that they have, 43-41, to start the fourth quarter. NTUA has been very busy with broken, frozen water lines in Inscription House. You think those frozen water lines are all over the Navajo Nation? Something tells me. Probably so. Look at Monument Valley getting all kinds of chances. Finally, it's Derek Martinez getting away with the basketball for Window Rock. Up the left side, here is Xavier Young, number 2. You got Jalen Brown, number 4. There's Mackay Gilbert, 24, in the Window Rock lineup for this fourth quarter. Derek Martinez, number 1. And the final of the 5 out there right now is Jaden Lilly, number 5. A lean in, and that's going to go in. Jalen Brown's great night continues. 19 points now in the game for Window Rock's number 4. Jaden Sosi, hey, that was a good move. And although he got hit right there where you don't want to get hit. And he took a knee right there on his way in there. Look at Jalen Brown working for it. Jalen, get it done. Boy, I've loved his game since he was just a young guy getting out there playing time for, the last 3 years for Window Rock. He'll get a piece of that one, but I think he also committed a foul. So smooth the way he plays the game, and he is a leading candidate right now for the Sports Zone's Player of the Game, which will be presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, the hospital in Springerville. Somebody said hello from South Korea. South Korea. A friend of mine, his father used to sell like knickknacks and stuff like that in Korea. In South Korea. That one is going to be off the mark. Noah says, hey, Floyd, it's me, Noah, former basketball manager for the Varsity Boys 2021 and 22 season. Hope you're doing well, my old friend. Question mark. Well, Noah, doing pretty well, and hope you are as well. Happy New Year. There's the ball tapped out and controlled by the Scouts. A little reverse dribble work right there by Colby Segay, number 11. Colby, I believe the first time we've seen him in the lineup for Coach Mitchell. After the weave, the runner is up there. That one's not going to go in. Just wouldn't fall for Jaden Lilly, but Scouts get it back. And look at that, coming off the bench, a little cold, but it don't matter to Colby Segay. Colby with the bucket right there, and the Scouts in front by 4. And a steal. Jaden Lilly drops it back to Makai Gilbert, and that goes in. And Window Rock getting a run put together right here. Been a little bit of a back and forth tussle, hasn't it? That buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter for Monument Valley. Latrell Begay hit it to give his team a 2-point lead to end the quarter. And the Scouts have come out and outscored Monument Valley in the fourth period 8-0. 8-0 so far here in the first 3 minutes of play. Inbound to Jaden Sosi. To Ralph Gray now underneath. Makai Parrish. The spin. I was getting dizzy right there for a second. And the shot came up a little bit short for Parrish on that. Did he get the shooting foul? Apparently so. It is Derek Martinez. He's got 3 personals in the game. We'll see if Makai can connect. Yes. Valuable spin. Get a little woozy, and then the shot comes up just a little bit shy. Two for 2 at the line for Makai. And a 4-point game, 49-45. Timeout taken by Monument Valley. Stand by. Northland basketball continues in the fourth. Presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Play continues in the fourth quarter. Makai Gilbert. Travel? No. Foul. Not a shooting foul. It happened before the shot. It's Ralph Gray committing the foul. Ralph's got 3 in the game. Just team foul number 1 on Monument Valley. Window Rock has 3 team fouls in the fourth quarter. Jalen Brown right there. Back outside to Makai Gilbert. And that pass through the paint. Taken away by Makai Parrish. Parrish got the steal. He's got 14 points offensively for Monument Valley. The guy leading the scoring on that side, Latrell Begay, has 18 points. And a buzzer-beating 3-point basket at the end of the third quarter. He attacks the paint. Spin. Shot. Whistle. I think that's Jalen Brown. No, Lilly. Jaden Lilly got the call, got the foul. He's got 4 fouls in the game now. Pace of the game has slowed down a little bit, hasn't it? Latrell Begay makes that shot. Well, Monument Valley has played half the fourth quarter, and they have not gotten a field goal in the period. They've got 3 free throws. And that one right there. 2 points, the difference. Window Rock just in front here. Somebody out there watching from Alamo, New Mexico. Faye Apache. Xavier Young pulls up. Missed the shot. And could not save it. Got a couple of 20-point scorers out there for these two teams. Jalen Brown, 21 points. Latrell Begay, 20 points. Trent Tall, the football player, makes the tackle. Trent can't help himself, man. He's a football player. He's a real good one, too. Got to play in a national Native American All-Star football game in the Dallas, Texas area just recently. Terrific player, and you know, it's like you can take the football player off the field, but you can't take the field out of the football player or something like that. Into the game, Nathan Miguel, number 12, comes in for Window Rock, and Jalen Brown shuts that one down. Big block. Will it produce points? 3-on-2 for Window Rock. They just couldn't get the shot to go down. Colby Segay couldn't make the shot right there at the end. Latrell Begay, and he's going to get the blocking foul. He went in there full speed ahead. In fact, toward the end, when it looked like he was going to, watch this, it looked like he was giving up on the play, and he just decided, I'm going to score the touchdown. He decided, I'm scoring the touchdown, and the official said that's a blocking foul. Watch it again from this angle right here. No, that's a different one. That's the block shot by Jalen Brown. That's a good highlight right there for you. So a technical foul was called on Window Rock, and I think this. By the way, the call by the official came from behind the play. Did not have the view. I have this view on the other side, so I got to see how Latrell put his head down and the shoulder down and went full on right into the defender. And not only did he get rewarded with the 2 shots, but he's also going to shoot technical foul shots because Window Rock's bench, they let him hear about it. Watch this. Yeah, if the official had a different vantage point, I think he calls that as a player control foul. And Coach Ashley Mitchell let the officials know about her discontent with the call and was vocal enough that the officials summoned up a technical foul. Latrell is 2 of the 3 shots that he's attempted so far. He'll get another one right here, which could break the tie. We're at 49 now. That's a huge turnaround. But I got to say, I do not have an issue or disagree in any way with if that was Coach Mitchell that got teed up. I don't have any problem with it. Because that's one of those moments where you have to make your case, even if it costs you. Because the call probably should have been the other way. Here we go. Monument Valley's got it. The Mustangs are back in front, 50-49. That big play is a game changer. Here's the drive, high off the glass, and the follow is good by Mekhi Parrish. 16 in the game for Parrish. All of a sudden, this complexion of the game with just over 2 minutes remaining has completely changed. Jalen trying to lean in. Now he gets it away. Derek Martinez from 16 feet out there. That's a much needed Scouts basket. 52-51. Monument Valley. Teams are trading punches out there. Not literally, but at moments it's felt close. Been very chippy. Jalen Brown has just committed a foul, and Jalen now has 4. He is in all sorts of foul trouble with 1:40 remaining in regulation. It's a big miss right there by Ralph. Scouts fans, that's what they wanted. That's what they needed. Ralph is going to get another one right here. Let's see. Mustangs have Ralph Gray, Mekhi Parrish, Jaden Sosi, Latrell Begay, Trent Tall. The original 5 starters were out there. And a make right there for Ralph. With 95 seconds left, Jalen Brown brings it up. Mekhi Gilbert with the basketball. Here's Jaden Lilly for Window Rock. Derek Martinez is out there, number 1, and the other scout on the floor right now is Colby Segay, number 11. Brown goes in, and Brown's going to get the blocking foul, but he also got hit right in the small of his back, and he hit the ground. He hit the ground with a lot of his weight down there, a little bit of pain, and he is going to jump up and get back to the game because he's got 2 foul shots he needs to go and shoot. And his team needs him out there for this final 119. Here, you'll watch the contact. It's either the contact right here, awkwardly, where he got hit by Ralph, or just hitting the ground hard. One of the two, I know this. He is in desperate need of a chiropractic adjustment sometime soon, and he has to leave. He is in a lot of pain. Replacing him is Xavier Young, who will shoot the foul shots for him now. Well, Jalen jumped up and, after being in pain for a moment, and he tried to stay in the game. He tried to get something done. They either told him he has to leave because they stopped the game for a moment. They told him he has to leave for one play, and I think that's what it is, because he's trying to get back into the game. And I'll tell you what, he didn't get to shoot foul shots, which would have added to his personal total of 21 for the game. But the guy that shot him for him, Xavier Young, came through big for Window Rock, making those shots. 53-53. Let's grab a timeout. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
So White Mountain Regional Medical Center is going to present the Sports Zone's Player of the Game at the end of our contest. If it's all the same with you. 1:15 remaining. MV trying to get it across. It's broken up by Mekhi Gilbert. Great defense. And Jalen Brown scoops it up. There's contact. There's a late whistle, and that should be a Monument Valley foul. It is on Jaden Sosi. Jaden's got his second foul here. We've got 1:06 now left. Inbound. Jalen Brown is hobbled. He is moving around slowly out there for the Scouts, but he's out there. Well, that's a turnover. Bad spot for a turnover. Minute remaining. Look at that pressure. Scouts putting a lot of pressure on. Monument Valley brings it up. Parrish back to Begay. Luttrell hands it back to Parrish. Need a high percentage shot. Got one. Great job by Mekhi Parrish on the drive and the finish. He's got 18 points. And the Mustangs are back in front. 55-53. Jalen Brown. Timeout was called. Timeout was called from the Window Rock bench before that shot attempt. 27 seconds remaining. Well, I was saying earlier about our schedule. I don't have the whole schedule in front of me. We've got 4 games scheduled next week, with the final one being next Saturday at Monument Valley. Holbrook is at Monument Valley. That one I'm aware of, but I can't put together what the other games are next week. We will publish those on our Sports Zone Radio Facebook and Instagram pages. You can find it there. Hey, she's still got the moves. Still got the moves. She is going to love seeing this on YouTube later on. And they're showing it. They got our video up on the big screen here at Window Rock, so people can see themselves up there. That look right there, they're looking at it. And that's a great beanie. A great beanie right there. Few better, I'll tell you that, few better. Anyway, about the schedule. What do you think's hiding underneath there? About the schedule, we got 4 games on the schedule, but that Saturday game next week, Saturday at Monument Valley, Holbrook at Monument Valley, that one is in question because of a scheduling conflict. So we'll see if we can work it out and try to have it for you. The other games, I don't know, we'll have 3 other games. So be ready for that, okay? 3 other games on the schedule. Inbound. Scouts get it in. Colby Segay. Back to Mekhi Gilbert. Jaden Lilly. Now Jalen Brown. Here is Gilbert. Drives, and he is hacked. And the official says, hold on, they're going to talk it over. One was saying defensive foul. The other one was saying player control foul. They're going to discuss it, and they say it's a player control foul. Here's Mekhi. Watch it close. Ah, yes, I see it. They got it. They nailed it. And the conference was the right one to have. Mekhi Gilbert has his second personal foul, and we've got an injured player out there. And it's Mekhi. Mekhi, after the contact right there, he never got back up. Well, he hit the ground hard. You see the officials. Yeah, it was a good job to get together and discuss it. Well, let's see. Let's hope that Mekhi is okay. We'll stay here through the break. I'm looking at some of your comments on the live chat. Jessica Kay, who is at the food store. She asked me, what size on your shake? Medium, Jessica, if you hear me. I did comment, medium, please. I can't handle that big giant shake. I can't handle it, so I don't want that. Medium, please. Adam Murray says TikTok is banned. Now you can't open the app. DL checked in. DL Begay said Detroit Lions about to lose to the Commandos. Boy, Mekhi Gilbert is in so much pain. Now he is up to a seated position. Well, that was a correct call by the official, given the what the new rule says about player control on offense. But losing Mackay, that's a big loss for the final 17 seconds. Window Rock has to get a takeaway, or they need to foul and send Monument Valley to the line sometime sooner than later. 55-53. Inbound from Monument Valley on the way. So you got Mackay all dinged up. You got Jalen Brown all dinged up, but Jalen's out there, and immediately a foul on the inbound. That one committed by Colby Segay. So that'll send Monument Valley to the line. We are getting our food from Blake's, yes. That is on the way here. I cannot wait. Cheeseburger, fries, shake. I am ready for it. But let's find out what happens in the final 15.8 seconds. Luttrell at the line. That's the guy you want at the line right there. He's made 4 straight foul shots here in the fourth quarter. He is 6 out of 9 from the free throw line. Let's see if he gets to 70% for the game right here, and he does. Clutch shooting by Luttrell. He's got 25 in the game. 10 seconds left. 2 possession difference. Derek Martinez's shot ungood. Let me put it that way. If people can say gooder, I can say ungood. Did not go in. Ralph Gray gets fouled. Ralph to the line. 4.8 seconds. Monument Valley going to get a victory, aren't they? In a game that went back and forth here in the second half. It kept going back and forth throughout the second half. Monument Valley looks to get their second win in the region. A win moves them to 2-3. Window Rock will drop to 1-4. Break a tie for 4th place. Well, that would have been a lot of insurance right there, but with 4.8 seconds, like I said, it's the miracle for Window Rock. I just don't know that it's possible, and then especially if it's stolen. There goes the time. Monument Valley is going to get a win, 58-53. They have defeated the Window Rock Scouts. The overall record now for Monument Valley is 7-11. 7-11 in the region. They are now 2-3 and all alone in 4th place. Window Rock drops to 5th place, and Window Rock with the loss today, their overall record is going to be, Window Rock is now 7-13. Well, we're going to talk to our Sports Zone player of the game in just a moment. Luttrell Begay had a great game, and we're going to get a chance to meet him and find out what he has to say in our postgame in just a moment. At least we believe we're going to get that chance. It's always a little bit of a mystery when it comes to Monument Valley. And who we'll get to talk to. Coach Gilmore likes to take his guys to the locker room and have his word with them before anything else happens. So we're finding out what's going to go on. It looks like at a minimum we'll grab a timeout here, okay? Stand by. Our postgame will commence in just a moment, everybody. There's Randolph Gilmore and his team and the player of the game in front of him right there, Luttrell, on a victorious night here at Window Rock. Stand by. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice Broadband.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Back to Window Rock for the final here. 58-53, Monument Valley has defeated the Window Rock Fighting Scouts. And I got caught in the middle of a starburst. So I apologize. The final again, 58-53, Northland basketball is brought to you by Choice Broadband. In a moment, we'll talk with our Sports Zone Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And he is Latrell Begay. 25 points, clutch foul shots down the stretch. He hit his final 5 free throws in the fourth quarter. And overall he hit 7 out of 10 from the line in the fourth period. Added a couple of threes during the course of the game for his 25-point total. Makai Parrish finished with 18 points for Monument Valley. Makai playing another great game. Ralph Gray had 9 points in this one, hit a 3 in the first quarter. Trent Tall with 4 points, and Jaden Sosi had 2 points in the game today. Jalen Brown finishing with 21 points for Window Rock, just not enough in the tank at the end. A couple of guys got banged up pretty good. Jalen, one of those. He hit the ground real hard right there at the end of the game and had to leave for a moment. And, when he got back into the game, he wasn't moving too well. Makai Gilbert also got hurt right at the end of the game, and he left and did not come back after being on the ground for a while. A couple of Scouts scored 8 points each. Xavier Young had 8 points. Isaac Hickson had 8 points. 2 Scouts with 6 points. Derek Martinez and Makai Gilbert had 6 points. And 2 of those Scouts had 2 points. Jaden Lilly with 2 points. Colby Segay with 2 points for the Scouts. I wish I had, and I apologize. It's my fault. I don't have our broadcast schedule for next week. That would be good to know, wouldn't it? Be helpful for you as you plan your viewing habits. So the Washington Commanders got the win. Is that what I hear? Did Washington beat Detroit? How about that? How about the win the season that Detroit had, the Detroit Lions? And not only that, but they just felt, the fans, they felt like it was, obviously they felt like it was their time, their year. They've never been to a Super Bowl. They've never won a Super Bowl. They have had lots and lots of years of terrible disappointment and mediocre performance. And they played a great year. Really good team. And it just seemed like, finally, this is their chance. This is their year. They're going to do it, didn't it? Had that sense, but guess what didn't happen? They did not get to the Super Bowl. They did not win a championship. And the Washington Commanders are on their way to the next round of the playoffs, the NFC Championship, if I am not mistaken. Let's talk to our Sports Zone player of the game after Monument Valley has defeated Window Rock here at the Fighting Scouts Event Center. Final score 58-53. The Sports Zone player of the game is brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And there he is on the screen, everybody. Congratulations to Latrell Begay for picking up the award and for the victory tonight over Window Rock. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was great. That was a great game, man.
Yeah.
Back and forth battle.
Intense.
It was. Well, tell me about the thoughts, the thoughts going through your mind throughout the course of that second half as you duked it out.
Just stay calm and
stay calm.
Yeah. Stay calm.
Talk yourself. You don't want to make too many over-exuberant mistakes, do you?
Yeah.
Tell me about your game a little bit, man. I was commenting through the broadcast, and I was so impressed with the way you do your work right around the basket. Your work inside the paint, those double clutches, the spinning, you threw a ball up. I don't even know if you saw the basket. Remember, you were going down on the ground, and you kind of threw it up and spun it up there just perfect.
I didn't know how much time there was on the clock, so I just threw it up.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, obviously, something you work on a lot, right? That looks to me like that's a lot of pickup game basketball action right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your experience.
I just play, just play.
You love the game.
Yeah, I love the game.
I mean, you can see it out there. You can see it out there for sure, and you've got some refined skills. There's no doubt about it. 25 points in the game for you, by the way, Latrell. I don't know if you know that or not. Let's where you think this team is right now. The win, breaks the tie for fourth place. You own that by yourself now in the North, and you got a lot of work to do if you want to get to the postseason. Where do you think the Mustangs are?
We still got a lot of work. Yeah,
still got a lot of work.
Still got a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, what more do you need to say when you've had the struggles, but it feels like the Mustangs are playing better basketball lately.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, playing team basketball.
What do you think's been the difference?
Just playing a lot of defense and moving the ball around.
Defense will fix a lot of other problems, won't it?
Yeah.
It really will, and it starts the offense most of the time. Well, listen, congratulations to you on the win. You're the Sports Zone's player of the game. We're going to get a T-shirt to you eventually.
Okay.
But more importantly, if you'll take a look right here, I'm going to open up the box of what remains. We're going to offer you, if you would like. Do you like banana cream pie?
I only tried it once, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah, only once?
Yeah.
Well, then you're probably not going to have enough appreciation. There it is, folks. You're probably not going to have enough appreciation. We're going to give you a slice of this if you want it. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slice.
We're going to give you a slice. This is from Trapper's Cafe, which is in Taylor, Arizona. It's the best pie on the planet. I promise you. The problem is, since you've never really had much banana cream pie, you're not going to be able to appreciate just how much better it is than everything else you've ever had.
Yeah.
You'll still enjoy it, though.
Yeah, I'll still enjoy it.
Okay, all right. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Good to meet you, buddy. And enjoy the victory and the ride home, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Latrell Begay right there. Don't go away without me giving you your pie, okay? Latrell Begay is the Sports Zone's player of the game, everybody. 25 points in the victory tonight for Monument Valley over Window Rock, 58-53. The Sports Zone player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And I'm looking around for Coach. I don't see Coach. I thought maybe he'd come out of the locker room with Latrell. But Coach Gilmore must have other things he's attending to right now. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to get his thoughts on a victory tonight here over Window Rock. But we say congratulations again to Monument Valley. I want to thank our entire production team. Derek Simmons, our producer. Our technical director tonight, that's been Julio K. And on camera, Leonard Keone. A special thank you on the food run to Blake Slaughterburger, to Jessica K. Jessica getting it done, and the food is here, and I can't wait to get to it, which we're going to do here in a moment. And I'm sorry if that makes a lot of people super, super jelly out there, because the Blake's is going to be delicious. Hope you have a great night. Stay warm out there. Stay warm out there. Be very careful. It's a cold, cold night across the Northland. And we'll see you again next week for a busy schedule again of Northland basketball. Final score tonight here in Window Rock. Monument Valley's boys beat Window Rock 58-53. Until next time, Floyd Simmons thanking you for joining us, saying God bless you, everybody, and we'll see you on the next broadcast of Northland basketball. Good night from Window Rock.